Hello, I'm Laurel House, your dating coach, and I'm with Christine Hassler, who is a life coach and a healer in many ways, and one of my very close friends, and the author of Expectation Hangover. So you have a newsletter list,
Yep.
and there's one letter that was sent out recently that one of my clients forwarded to me and said, "Oh my God, this is the most amazing newsletter," and I said, "She's one of my dearest friends." The title was very interesting. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah. So what's wrong with you? When we ask that question, when we present that to you, what do you think? You're like, well, I'm not making enough money. My thighs are a little too big. I should be married by now. Blah, 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 blah.
Judgment.
Judgment.
Yeah.
Just judgment. We're terrible critics of ourselves. So the answer to the question, what's wrong with you, is absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing is wrong with you.
I mean, that's hard when someone says there's nothing wrong with you, I bet every single one of you, and I do this too, I'm like, no, but it's okay.
Right.
I'll just say that there's nothing wrong, but there really
Right.
is a lot of things.
Right. And that's where we think, see, this is where we got a little confused. And I see this with so many people, especially women. We think being hard on ourselves is a way to get what we want. We use that as motivation, but it's really depleting fuel, you know? And so we have to, it's not about blowing sunshine up your, you know what, either. It's not about like, I'm the best person in the whole world, but it's about being like, I'm enough. I am worthy. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm doing the best that I can, because that is the truth. And I see this with people all the time, especially as a coach. When I talk to other coaches too, it's like when I am with a client, I don't look for what's wrong with them. I don't look for their problem. I see the essence of who they truly are. I see their gifts. I see their uniqueness. And my job is to help them see that. And when they see that, which people aren't really good at seeing, we forget. We forget our fabulousness and we look to our flaws. And so our encouragement to you today is to remember there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect and whole and complete exactly as you are. Yes, you have stories. Yes, you may have had a hard childhood. Yes, you may be in debt right now. Those are things that are happening in your life, but it's not who you are. And if you continue to come from an I'm broken, I'm constantly like a self-improvement project, you're always going to feel less than, and then what you're able to attract in your life is diminished because you're coming from this less than, I'm not worthy, something's wrong with me.
And people can feel that energy. I mean, it might sound airy-fairy, which you know I am not, but it's true. People can, if I'm in a shitty mood and I go out, no one wants to hang out with me. But if I am bright from the inside out, if I am radiant, people just naturally smile. So going out thinking, I am my best that I can be today.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, great, my ass is too big today, or I should be doing something else.
Yeah.
So it's just be your best self today.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean you have to love everything about, but it's about acceptance, you guys. That's what it truly is. It's about acceptance. I accept the fact that right now I don't have a lot of money. I accept the fact that I'm not where I want to be in my career. I accept the fact that I'm 20 pounds heavier than a healthy, ideal body weight for me, not some magazine ideal. So we accept it, and then when the judgment is resistance. So anything you're judging in your life makes it harder to change. So you think judging it and being hard on yourself is helping you, but really, 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 it's like climbing Mount Everest with like a 45-pound extra weight on your back.
Fixating on your flaws is just going to make those flaws, it's like putting a flashlight on it, and suddenly they're huge to you.
Right.
But if you stop, I mean, it's similar with eating. I see this all the time with some of my clients. When they stop fixating on their food and they just enjoy the process, then they start to lose weight. Now, like, why is my weight falling off? Because you're not obsessed with it anymore. Yeah. So stop thinking, what's wrong with me?
Yeah. And really get out of your own way, because it's kind of narcissistic to think what's wrong with us all the time. And so we accept ourselves as whole and complete, then we can show up for other people. You know, and we can really do what we're here to do, which is to make a meaningful impact in the world. You don't have to be a coach or a speaker to do that. You can do that just by being nice to the person in the checkout line at the grocery store. But if you're all fixated on yourself, obsessed with what's wrong with me, it's like, where's your kindness? Where's your compassion?
So there's so much more of this information in Christine's book, Expectation Hangover. Make sure you pick it up. You can get it online. You can get it in any bookstore. You can also go to christinehassler.com to learn more information about her, to get her newsletter, which is amazing, and also to learn more about the book. Make sure you get it. Thanks, guys.